In urban environments, 73% of defensive encounters happen within 7 yards. Here's why your AR-15 might be the wrong choice. When you think about urban survival, what are the biggest challenges? Tight corners and confined spaces. You need a firearm that's compact, reliable, and packs enough punch to handle a threat without being total overkill. Hi, this is Suburban Prepper. I run with the CZ Scorpion EVO 3 Sewn. Touch off a 5.56 rifle indoors and you're not just deafened, you're risking serious overpenetration through walls. A handgun? Sure, it's maneuverable, but let's be honest, hitting your mark under extreme stress is a different ballgame entirely. That leaves a pretty big gap in the toolbox, and for me this is the ultimate tool to fill that gap. The 9mm CZ Scorpion. Today we're doing more than a review. We're putting this thing through a practical urban stress test to find out if it really deserves to be called the king of urban survival. Section 1, the solution. Why the Scorpion? The Scorpion platform isn't some flash in the pan. Its DNA comes from military and law enforcement submachine guns built for the very places we're talking about, close quarters combat. When CZ brought the semi-auto versions to the civilian market, first with the EVO 3 series and now the updated 3 models, they basically handed us a purpose-built personal defense weapon, or PDW. Whether you're looking at this super compact micro with its barrel around 4 or 5 inch urban survival, or as a bug-out gun. But stock is just the starting line, especially with a platform this adaptable. To really see what it's capable of, we need to get it on the table and break it down. Section 2, technical deep dive, from stock to optimized. Right out of the box, the Scorpion is a capable gun, but its true genius is its massive aftermarket support, which lets us take this thing from good to truly great. First, what you get stock. The controls are mostly ambidextrous. The charging handle doesn't move when you shoot, it's non-reciprocating, and you can swap it to either side in seconds. Total MP5 vibes, and a fantastic touch. The newer 3 models feature an AR-15 style button magazine release, which is a familiar sight for most American shooters, while the original EVOs have a paddle release that's also very fast. Okay, let's talk about optimizing the ergonomics, which is where the aftermarket really shines. 2 of the most common upgrades address the safety selector and the trigger. While functional, many shooters find the stock safety lever can dig into their trigger finger. An easy and popular fix is swapping it for a safety delete or a more ergonomic option from Magpul or Strike Industries, which makes a world of difference in comfort. Next up is the trigger. For me, the trigger pull is just right. Others believe the factory pull can be on the heavy side, but a simple spring kit from HP Industries provides a fantastic return on investment, dropping the pull to a much crisper 5 or 6 pounds. For those who want the ultimate performance, a full drop-in trigger pack from Timney completely transforms the gun into a high-performance machine. Finally, the pistol grip. The stock grip angle is just weird for a lot of people. Swapping it for a more vertical grip like the Magpul MOE EVO gives you a much more natural wrist angle, improving control when the weapon is tucked in tight. Alright, with those key comfort issues fixed, we can build the ultimate setup. One of the best upgrades, especially for home defense, is adding a suppressor, and the Scorpion makes it incredibly easy. Most models come from the factory with a barrel threaded in 1, Tux 28, the standard for 9mm firearms, so you can typically just screw your chosen suppressor right on. But for a blowback gun, picking the right can makes a difference. One suppressor that consistently stands out for the Scorpion is the Silencer Co. Omega 9K. It's famous for being incredibly short and light, which keeps the Scorpion feeling balanced and nimble while offering great sound reduction for its size. With the suppressor chosen, 2 other things are non-negotiable: a good way to aim and a weapon light. My choice is a simple Burris AR 536 5X prism scope, which is vital when you're scanning a room or engaging a target 50 meters away. A weapon light is just as critical, period. You have to ID your target. You can't shoot what you can't see. Section 3, the stress test. Performance under pressure. Specs on a page are one thing. A gun's real character comes out when you put it under pressure. So we brought our optimized Scorpion to the range for a gauntlet of drills that simulate urban chaos. First, maneuverability. We're running drills moving through doorways and shooting around barricades. This is where the Scorpion's size is a huge asset. At just over 15 inches in its pistol form, it's incredibly nimble and won't get hung up like a longer rifle. Combine the soft-shooting 9mm round with a 5-pound gun, and your follow-up shots are lightning fast and dead on. I can put multiple rounds on target, on the move, and stay accurate. Next up, reliability. A survival gun has one job above all else. It has to run, no excuses. We're feeding it a mix of ammo, from cheap 115 grain practice rounds to 147 grain defensive hollow points. For an urban prepper, this choice is critical. Lighter 115 grain full metal jacket, or FMJ, rounds are perfect and affordable for training. For tactical home defense in urban environments, however, they can over-penetrate walls, creating a serious risk. This is where heavier 147 grain jacketed hollow points, or JHPs, are the best choice for home defense. These rounds are engineered to expand on impact, dumping their energy into the intended target and drastically reducing the risk of passing through it. That simple blowback design is a workhorse that just ate everything we fed it, not one single hiccup. Finally, let's talk practical accuracy. Urban survival isn't always face-to-face. Sometimes you need to reach out across a street or down a long hallway. We're hitting targets out to 50 yards. With a handgun, that shot takes serious skill under pressure. With the Scorpion, it's almost boringly easy. With 3 points of contact, the platform is so stable that hitting a man-sized target at that distance, shot after shot, is effortless. It gives you rifle-like accuracy in a package you can fit in a briefcase. Now, is it perfect? There has been some online chatter about the potential for the firearm to fire out a battery problem that could be caused by wear on the factory bolt. It doesn't seem to be a widespread issue, but for those who want that extra layer of peace of mind, the aftermarket has already stepped up with enhanced bolts from companies like Nexus Firearms. So after all that, the breakdown, the upgrades, the stress test is the CZ Scorpion, the ultimate urban survival gun. Section 4, the verdict. The right tool for the job. Let's recap. The pros are huge. It's incredibly compact and easy to handle in tight spots. It's chambered at 9mm for low recoil, fast follow-ups, and less over-penetration risk than rifle rounds. It holds 20 or 30 rounds, giving you plenty of firepower, and with a few key upgrades it becomes an ergonomic, reliable, and seriously accurate tool. Have you considered adding night vision and thermal optics to bring light to the dark? Check out my video, Urban Survival, Death Waits in the Dark to see the light. Video link will be in the description. The cons, they really boil down to personal preference on a couple of factory parts. The stock trigger and safety selector are common upgrade points, but as we saw, they are incredibly easy and affordable to perfect. And when you stack it up against the alternatives, its place in the world gets crystal clear. An AR-15 is a phenomenal tool, but that muzzle blast inside a building isn't just loud, it's concussive and disorienting. A traditional handgun is light, but let's be honest, most people won't be as fast or as accurate with it under pressure compared to a weapon they can shoulder. The CZ Scorpion just lives in that perfect sweet spot. It gives you the maneuverability of a submachine gun, the ammo of a pistol, and the practical accuracy of a carbine. It's a specialized tool for a specialized job, and in the world of urban survival and tactical home defense, this pistol caliber carbine specialization is its greatest strength. With the right tweaks, it's not just a range toy, it's a supremely capable defensive weapon. For me, the answer is a definitive yes. This is the king. Speaking of kings, I believe in having an arsenal of not just one caliber, but multiple. Check out my video, Urban Survival, 308 Winchester wide, this combat-tested round is still king. Link will be in the description. But hey, that's my take and my setup. The world of pistol caliber carbines is huge, and everyone's needs are a little different. So what does your urban survival setup look like? Are you running a Scorpion or something else entirely? Drop a comment below. I read every single one of them. Night Stalkers, don't quit. Death waits in the dark.